Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's what happens.
Mm-hmm.
You play with fire, you get wet.
Right. That's for sure. Welcome back to another episode of JustOneFern. Luke's and I here to do a whole lot of talking about a whole lot of nothing. And let me tell you something, Lucas. We're not so different, you and I.
No?
I had an epiphany. We're not so different, the two of us. Because I realized something that relates to something that you feel towards me often. But I don't feel it towards you. I feel it towards other people. Okay?
Okay.
You are always mad that I didn't watch SpongeBob. You think it's a problem. You think it's... I always question it. I'm like, I don't really care. It doesn't hit me the same way it hits you guys.
Yep.
You know? That is how I feel when we watch Lord of the Rings with people who don't give a shit about Lord of the Rings.
Right.
And it makes me furious.
Right.
It makes me angry. And it makes me pissed off. And it makes me want to run away and scream. And now, and I get that.
Now you know.
Because that's how everyone feels when I'm like, yeah, SpongeBob is whatever.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the thing, Aaron.
Yeah.
Here's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
I have the same rage about Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
It's much greater.
Yes. Right.
I am much more angry about Lord of the Rings.
Right.
However,
Mm-hmm.
it is the same feeling. It is the same feeling. I'm annoyed
Yes.
that you're like,
And
here's the thing. Here's the big issue. It's
Okay.
not even that you haven't seen it.
Mm-hmm.
It's not your ignorance.
Okay.
It's you're proud that you haven't seen it. You're like, yeah, whatever.
I'm not necessarily proud.
But you act that way.
Well, how else am I supposed to act?
Like, I haven't seen it.
I feel like that's what I usually do, though.
That's what you're going for. But I know. I can see through your veil of mist. And I'm not picking on you right now. I'm saying this is what they do. They go. They go.
Yeah.
You know.
But I get it. Yeah, like I get that. Like that's coming off as pretentious, but it's not supposed to be that way.
I know you're trying. I can tell you're trying, and we appreciate it.
Yeah.
We appreciate it.
But it's also like there's the flip side of it's really hard to care about something that wasn't so prominent in your childhood.
Why would you care?
Right.
Yeah, you have
exactly.
no reason to care.
I have no connection to SpongeBob whatsoever.
And you must just be annoyed that people bring it up all the time.
It is annoying. It's very annoying because I'm like, it wasn't my choice to not watch it. Also, I'm too old now, so why would I watch it? And how could it possibly affect me the same way it has affected you?
It won't.
Exactly. So it's like,
but here's the thing. That's why Lord of the Rings is so much more annoying. You can watch it now.
Yes.
And you can appreciate it.
Right. You got to watch it.
You got to watch it.
Yeah.
If you
really
want to
like
understand it.
Because I think that everybody that does watch it usually enjoys it.
Yeah.
If you're actually watching.
You're actually watching it. If you're and if you're letting down your veil of well, I'm gonna be different.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be excited that I'm not excited about this.
Yeah.
Like that's my thing now.
Yeah,
I'm gonna associate hard with not being the one who
Yeah.
doesn't like or watch it.
Yeah. Well, that's why I don't watch a lot of movies and TV shows anymore, is because I like to actually immerse myself in what I'm doing. I want to pay full attention to it.
Yeah.
And if I'm like, that's why I don't sit down and just start like a new movie. It's because I can't do both. Like if I have things that I want to do or need to do, or like I'm having a conversation with someone on my phone, I cannot focus on the show or movie that I want to watch. And if I really want to see it that bad, I'm not going to watch it if I have those other things going on.
Yeah. No, I just won't. I just won't.
I can't.
Well, I think it's only fair. It's like you want to consume this content mindfully. Like
right, exactly.
You want to be present for what's happening. You don't want to be like thinking about 6 other things. How else are you supposed to truly appreciate it?
Right, exactly. It doesn't, you can't. I don't think you can.
You just can't.
Like you're not giving the art the
attention
that it needs, or that it's demanding, really.
Yeah, no, I agree completely.
Yeah. Like
I think that goes for all art.
I feel like it's different with music a lot of the time, but I wish it wasn't. Like, because music, a lot of people just, they put it on the background, right? Music is not their focus. It's not, they listen to it because they enjoy it, but they're not focused on it. You know what I mean? I feel like with TV, a lot of the times people watch it to watch what it is. it makes them feel something different.
Especially modern TV. Like,
Yes.
there's a lot of very good
Right.
like golden age television. But that doesn't mean people don't use TV as background. A lot of people do.
I never do.
I
Ever.
can't.
I cannot.
I can't do it.
I can't do it. Like if I sit down every time, like I'm having a conversation with somebody, and a show that I'm watching is on, I have to pause it. I have to pause it.
And somehow you're the asshole for doing that.
Correct.
And it's like, I'm sorry. How am I? First of all, how do I know if I like this?
Right.
Second of all, I'm not going to listen to you.
Mhm.
And third of all,
no, I'm busy.
But first of all, yeah. No, first of all, zeroth of all, I'm busy.
I'm busy.
I'm busy.
Yeah, right.
Second of all, wait, no, I'm on 4.
You're on 4. Fourth of all. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, go ahead. Fourth of all.
Fourth of all.
Yeah.
Third of all, I'm going back one.
Okay.
Third of all, can't you wait for another scene?
Mm-hmm.
Or just say, hey, can you pause it?
Right.
You could be on my side about
that'd
this.
Be awesome.
We could be together. And if you're bored,
Mm-hmm.
don't ruin my enjoyment.
Right.
Don't pull me down.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I'm not the center of attention.
And that's like a thing. Like if I am watching something, I don't want to be bothered.
Mhm.
I'm watching it because I've chosen to watch this.
That's what you're doing.
I'm using my time to watch this, which means I want to focus on it.
Yeah. Right.
Because then I feel like my time is wasted.
Mm-hmm. And if you want to talk, wait for a big lull.
Right.
Or maybe a montage moment's not a bad moment.
A montage is good. That's a
It's
good time to
talk.
bring up something. Yes.
Because it's just music.
Right.
It's not,
Yes.
there's no dialogue. If you're
Yes.
talking over dialogue, you're being a bad friend.
That's upsetting. Upsetting.
Here's the thing, Aaron. I think these people see television as just as much a background thing as they do as something to focus on.
Mm.
Unless it's something really great. And here's where I think that comes from.
Okay.
I think that the state of media right now is just it's largely wasteful.
Right. It's all consuming.
Right. There's so much of it.
Mm-hmm.
The natural tendency is not to take every piece of it in with like intent.
Yes.
But to just view it all as trash, and right around the corner is another great thing. So why spend the time on one thing?
Right.
It's literally, it's like a TikTok. It's like TikToks are garbage. Like you swipe, you're throwing it away.
Yeah.
You know?
Mm-hmm. I do know that you are doing no TikTok this month, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you're doing no TikTok. How's that going?
It's really hard.
I think we might have briefly discussed it, but it's really hard.
It is so clear to me now that it is an addiction.
Yeah.
I'm not even.
Yes.
Like it sounds like I'm kidding. Mm-hmm. I am not kidding.
No, it is.
It isn't. It is an addiction. It is addicting. It is a drug.
Yeah.
And
I agree with you.
I will 100%. Use it, and I think a lot of people use it the way they use drugs.
Yeah. Well, I think all social media is a drug.
Yeah,
for sure. There isn't a day that goes by that I don't check something. You know what I mean?
I have to
always
check. I have to check
something.
it. And
I give you props for doing it because I don't think I could.
It's so hard. And here's what I'm realizing is when I'm you're paying, if you have like a pang, like if an addict has a pang for their drug, it's
explain pang.
Like a hunger pang, like you're hungry.
Okay, so
you go, oh, I'm hungry.
So you could say starving. Like, oh, I have a pang. Is it the same as craving or no?
Same.
It's the same
in my head.
So you could say pregnant women have a lot of pangs.
Yeah, I guess maybe.
Or like I have a pang for pizza.
No, I don't think.
Okay.
I think it's craving, and like your body is requesting it, like requiring it.
So it's like if I'm horribly dehydrated, like I have this pang for water.
I don't know.
Okay,
I'm just kind of using it the way I want to use it.
I'm confused on pang. I've never heard pang before.
You ever heard of hunger pang?
No, never heard of hunger pang.
That's the only context I've seen it in, and I've always read
where like you just need to eat something kind of thing, like you're starving.
Like you're starving and you go, oh, ow, my tummy hurts because I need food.
Did you just mishear pain?
No, P-A-N-G.
This is a real thing, a real word. Pang. I believe you, but I've never heard of it.
I think we have to look up the definition now. Or do we leave it?
I say we leave it because I like this pang.
Pang. So here, I'm using pang to mean a great, strong desire for one thing.
Got it.
That causes you mental conflict. Like it is like a pain.
Yes.
But it's a pang.
Got it.
So like I'm craving Wendy's right now.
Right. As we all are.
But I'm not like in conflict over. I'm like I just won't have Wendy's. Like that's fine.
Okay.
But
I'm constantly in conflict over whether or not I want Wendy's. I'm in a constant state of God, I want to go get my free Junior Frosty.
I'm not gonna lie.
My side of fries.
Aaron, I got one last night. And it was so good.
You asshole.
You
didn't invite me?
I was in Manhattan.
You didn't invite me for a nice
I was at the Macy's. I was at the 10th floor Macy's.
You didn't invite me for a little Junior Frosty moment. That's fine. You got the Junior. We got it for free though.
I got chocolate.
With your thing.
Yeah.
Nice.
Got a burger and free Frosty. You did that to me. Thank you.
Fuck, now I gotta go. Not tonight, but I'm going at some point.
It is way too cold.
Dude.
This week.
It is
to go.
Too cold. Just walking from like the laundromat to here, I was like, oh my God.
It's the only reason I'm not washing my clothes right now.
Yeah, it's freezing.
I'll stink before I freeze. Tell you that right now.
That's a good. I mean, well, we're getting so off topic for what we were talking about.
I'm gonna pull it back.
But I think I think stink freezes. We'll come back to that.
Ooh, and you're right.
Yeah,
and you're right.
Thank you.
To bring it back, I've noticed my TikTok pangs.
Yep.
Are the most when I'm down.
Okay.
I feel this urge to go on TikTok on social media the most when like I maybe I'm feeling a strong emotion that I want to avert or it's like an escape, right?
Yeah,
it's a way, it's coping. It's like some people cope with like drugs.
Yeah.
A lot of people do.
Right.
I have.
Yes.
It's not a good thing.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. It's like you're coping with emotions and like bad thoughts by inundating your brain with like this drug of social media.
That's fair.
Which for you conspiracy theorists out there,
because it's like
China made this drug for the US. TikTok is it's a Chinese weather balloon. And you know what they're doing? They're sending these TikToks out at us, and they've got us making our own drug now. They're getting us back for the opium wars in the 1800s. Everybody remembers this. We gave them opium so we could steal their people and steal their money.
Is this your Tucker? Are you doing a Tucker impression?
I'm doing conservative with a.
You were doing a pretty good Tucker, except just a little more high pitched.
Trump with a hint of Trump in there.
Hint of Trump in there. Got it. Yeah. Like a sprinkle of Trump. Yeah, that's.
It's not good.
not a Chinese drug.
Not a Chinese drug.
But yeah, I could never. But also, if I didn't have social media, we wouldn't have a lot of stuff to talk about in this pod.
Yeah, you have a lot for today.
I pull a lot from stuff that I see on like TikTok and Twitter and stuff. But before we get to that,
that's not bad.
Before we get to that,
stink freezes. Are you saying that if you're a stinky person, you're less stinky when it's cold out?
No, I'm saying that like walking by trash today smells less than when it's hot as hell out.
Oh, absolutely. Because trash will bake.
Yes, exactly. So if stink can get warmer, stink can also freeze.
Stink can freeze. Frozen stink, I dare say, is mustier than hot stink. However,
do you think because it's preserved, almost like Han Solo?
Just like Han Solo or a nice Parmesan.
Or a Parmesan.
Like an aged cheese.
I've never thought of Han Solo as Parmesan.
Han Solo is very much an aged cheese.
Yes.
It's probably a Pecorino Romano.
Yes, because his pecker is uncircumcised. But the cheese is different, okay? Because the stink on a man, right? Say that you have someone with horrible BO. You got to stop.
Yeah, you got to stop having the BO.
No, you got to stop with the flames, with the fire and the flames. This isn't Game of Thrones. You got to stop.
You got to stop with the BO.
You got to stop. But you do have to stop with the BO, but also you got to stop.
Why?
Because it's concerning.
What's wrong?
I don't know what you're going to do with it.
You're worried about your nice new sweater?
It's not new, by the way. I've had this for a year. You just noticed it now. I've worn it before, and that's okay. But
it's a cable knit sweater.
But yeah, thanks.
I'm learning.
Mm-hmm. And okay,
that was bad. There's a lot of water just spilled there, like a lot. Alexa, I'll save you. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's what happens.
Mm-hmm.
You play with fire, you get wet.
Right. That's for sure. Anyway, yeah, stink freezes. I think like on a man, it's like it preserves you so that once you go into a warmer zone, bang.
Unleashes.
Scooby-Doo 2, Monsters Unleashed. And that's exactly what happens.
Star Trek 2, The Wrath of Khan. Toy Story 2. The one where it's
the better one.
It is better.
Mm-hmm.
It's way better.
This is a better one.
The Incredibles 2, 2018.
Mm-hmm. And if you're enjoying Lucas's chewing, make sure to check out his new ASMR channel called LA SMR. Lasmer. Lucas ASMR. Lasmer.
So at Lasmer, you can enjoy sounds such as, oh God, they're coming for me.
That's just your nightmares that we've taped. The nightmares that we've taped of you. Okay, so
what?
I told you that if I didn't have social media, I wouldn't be able to show you things and do things for the pod.
Yeah.
Now, Lucas, if you could look at the TV real quick.
Yay! Do I get to watch something?
Yeah, I'm gonna put this on the screen, obviously, for the viewers too. If you would look at the screen, please. Look at this shit.
Oh my God! Is that a tuna?
That is a fucking tuna fish.
Oh my God!
Did you know that tuna's that big?
I'm not gonna lie to you, Aaron. I did. I've seen one in real life hanging from a dock.
No.
Yeah,
dude.
Isn't that insane? Are they gigantic?
That is 5 of those women put together. That is
maybe
5
more
of them, Lucas.
Aaron, it's bigger than sharks. They're large fish.
That is insane.
How blown
How
away
is that
were you?
possible?
How blown away? You went, no. You went, what is that?
Well,
and then you found out it was a tuna.
No. Actually, the first thing I looked at was not the fish, shockingly. How the fuck is this? The caption for this is, woman pulls up fish all by herself. She's not doing anything. Look at
that rope isn't doing shit.
What is she doing?
She's struggling.
She's doing nothing. She's just trying to get the bottom part on, and she doesn't do that. That wasn't.
They
her.
hit a wave,
the
and gravity
is literally
did it.
Woman does this all by herself. It's unbelievable. Also, look, she doesn't even know how to use a simple machine, Lucas. It's just a pulley system. If I asked her what's a simple machine, she'd say air fryer.
Are you quoting technology
ridiculous.
Class right now? Simple machines.
For real. That's very simple. That's a simple machine, and she knows that. And I know if I asked her to name a simple machine, she would say air fryer. And then look in the back. Are those pirates? What are they about to get boarded, or are those their friends?
By the way, their pulley broke.
Yeah.
No, those are pirates. And one. Yeah. What is going on?
Those are
there?
Pirates.
They're yelling at her.
They got to be pirates.
They're like, somebody help that woman.
Yeah.
She's not going to be able to pull it up all by herself.
No way.
You know what? I'm happy. I am happy for her.
There's no way she did anything to help. Look, she's so excited. What did you do? Nothing. You did nothing. Now back to the fish.
Okay.
I cannot believe that that's a tuna.
It looks fake, right?
I can't believe it's a tuna, and they fit that whole fish in those tiny cans. That's crazy. How do they do that?
You'd be surprised how much a reduction can do. Let me tell you a story. Can I tell you a story?
A breast reduction. Is that what you're talking about? Or are you talking about a fish reduction?
Fish reduction.
Because I didn't know that fish could get breast reductions.
They can.
Oh, wow.
I was on vacation with my parents, and we saw one of them hanging from the dock.
Okay.
I forget where we were, Maine or something.
Got it.
They just reeled one in, and they were cutting it up. They were eating it. Like they were cutting it and throwing it in their mouth. My dad walked up, and he was like, "You think I could,
No.
think I could have a bite?"
No way.
And they went, "Here you go." He ate it. He just ate tuna right out, like
straight out of the ocean.
Straight out of the ocean. That's the freshest.
What dock was this?
This was Wilwert's dock in Oakland, Alabama.
This was in Alabama?
I don't know.
I
I do not remember.
They get tuna from the fucking Gulf of Mexico.
Yeah, they get that nice BP oil roasted tuna.
Yum. Covered in black goo.
What? It's like gum. Apparently, it's really good. I hadn't had sushi yet. I was pretty young, and I could have had some, I think, but I didn't.
Right.
It was on that same trip. He ate ants out of an anthill. Yeah, we were in.
That's delicious.
We're on some island, and
he pulled an Ozzy Osbourne.
Okay, Ozzy didn't mean to bite that bad. Is that what you're talking about?
No, I'm talking about him snorting the ants off the sidewalk.
Don't remember that.
Yeah,
he snorted ants off the sidewalk.
He's on tour with Motley Crue, and they I think they made some bet with him and then he had to snort ants off the sidewalk, or he was just so fucked up that he did it anyway. But he did do that.
Good for him.
Yeah,
good for him.
I think that story is more true than the bat story.
The bat story is true.
Really?
That's 100% true.
But I would believe the ants more than I would believe the other stuff.
Him biting the head off of him.
Oh, yeah. For sure, dude. Look what the Mona Lisa looks like now with AI. Damn!
Wow.
Mona!
Dang.
That's what AI thinks the Mona Lisa looks like now. If she were to be painted today.
If she were to be...
She would look slightly like an anime character.
She looks... Well, here's I have a theory about people. I think they're slowly turning into this. Where our faces are evolving to become more alien-like.
Really?
Yeah. If you look at like the most famous and attractive people, slowly and surely they get more and more round, large, oval, poppy, huge eyes, and they look like aliens.
They kind of look scary.
They look scary. However, she's gorgeous.
She's dibs.
Ah, shit.
Gotcha. Dibs.
All right, I got postmortem dibs.
I got dibs on every single Lord of the Rings woman last time.
Yeah, you did.
Before the characters.
Aragorn, stop.
Yeah.
Everyone stop. You're not going to... I said
dibs. Faramir, you heard me call dibs.
Faramir, show your quality.
Show your quality,
said dibs.
Faramir. Show it. I said dibs. But yeah, Mona Lisa,
she's showing her quality. She
really is. She really is. That's a great outfit.
Them things together.
Great outfit, great lips, great eyes, great nose. Literally perfect in every way. Stunning.
Would you date her?
Date Mona Lisa?
That Mona Lisa.
This one? I don't know. I still think
You like the OG?
She might be a little egotistical.
She definitely is. She's a bitch.
Yeah.
This girl right here. Because she won't date you.
I'd go to dinner with her.
She's a bitch.
I'd take her to dinner and then be like, oh, I forgot my wallet.
Make her pay.
Yeah, because she clearly has, if she's the Mona Lisa now, she's going to make a shit ton of money.
She has a lot
way
of money.
More than me. I'm going to say, oh no, I forgot. And she'll be like, oh, it's fine. And I'll be like, okay, what can I do to make up for it? And then we go back to her place.
Yeah, right.
And I'll be like, you know how I got here? She'll be like, how I said I called dibs on the podcast. Dibs.
She would know. She would say, ew, gross, and leave.
She would say, ew, gross.
That's what 18 million views.
That's so funny. We got to talk about Eric Jones.
Eric Jones was so
We got to talk about Eric Jones.
We went to The Stand.
AKA Ryan Nemeth.
That's his real name?
That's his real name.
Yeah, so we went to a comedy show called The Stand. Comedy
club called The Stand, and we went to a show which was wrestling themed, which we didn't know that was wrestling themed.
No, they didn't say that anywhere on their site, which I was fine with. I thought for the most part it was very funny.
I thought the majority of them were hysterical.
Yeah,
I genuinely did. They were very funny.
There's one guy who said a bunch of jokes that were references.
Yes, and I had no idea what they were.
There's 3 people in the audience who were loving it though.
Oh yeah.
So for them, was it worth it?
Yeah.
No, because it was my birthday and I didn't understand it.
It was your day and they fucked it up. They
did fuck it up.
But the last comedian.
Oh, he was crazy.
Thank God he went last, dude.
I know. If he'd gone in the middle, it would have been weird.
Yes. The majority of people there were very funny. There were 2 out of the 8 that we saw that I was like, nah, I didn't really like your set. But the majority of them I loved. And the last guy was just... He came out and he was just a whiz. He was pretending to be like a magician almost.
Yeah.
like a mentalist.
Yeah, he was pretending to be a mentalist. That's what it was.
But he was just saying what he'd be like, now show me the card. This was your card.
Yeah.
It was hysterical. He brought up volunteers.
And he was ripped. Like, so
Oh my God.
that was like
because
his thing.
he's a wrestler. He's a pro wrestler.
He's a pro wrestler,
Yeah.
and he had like a thing you wear, like a
blazer.
kimono?
He had a blazer.
He had a blazer. He had a blazer.
You thought a blazer was a kimono?
Well, they both
We were just
go
talking
over.
about anime for a second.
Yes, we were.
You were on
It was Mona Lisa got me going.
right.
I think he could
She-
land
she
Mona
would.
Lisa.
Thank you.
And
Oh, not me, him.
you're Eric Jones.
Well, I
aren't you?
called dibs.
You did
so
call
he
dibs.
can't
Sorry,
anyway.
Eric Jones.
Yeah.
And that was his bit. He's like, I have the ability to remember things that happened only moments ago.
Yeah.
And you go, you mean like short-term memory? You mean the thing we are all born with?
Yeah.
And he's really funny about it because he's horrible short-term memory.
Yeah.
Like every joke, he's like, all right, I need 2 people from the audience. I need you and you.
Yeah.
And he brings them up on stage. He's like, what's your name? Yep. All right, what's your name? What was your name again? Hold on. I got it.
He was hysterical, dude.
Hold on. No, I need it
No,
again.
no.
I need it again.
Yeah.
I'm very sorry. No, I'm very good at this. Eric Jones. Then he'd say his name.
Yeah, he kept saying his names, and because he started out with saying after he says his name, everybody says it with him.
Yeah.
Like, you have to say Eric Jones. So it'd be like Eric Jones, everyone would be like, Eric Jones!
When I say Eric Jones, you say Eric Jones. Eric Jones, Eric Jones!
He got the audience involved. So like I felt so into his
Oh,
set
yeah.
just because
It's
he got
immediately
me
pulled
involved.
in.
Yeah.
He was so energetic too, which
Yeah.
helped.
You could tell he's a wrestler, like a pro wrestler.
Yeah,
like the way
yeah.
he like acted and carried himself. And listen, you got to go see him. If you get the chance to see it, I don't know if he'll be Eric Jones or Ryan Nemeth, but go see him.
Ryan Nemeth.
Yeah.
Very funny. Very
hysterical.
ripped. We saw his ass.
And ripped. Yeah. Oh, yeah. First time I've been mooned in a long time.
Yeah, me too. Which hit. It was very funny.
It was only a half. It was a half moon.
It was a hat, but those are the best.
Almost waning crescent, really.
Waning. Well, it'll be waxing if he left it out long enough.
Correct.
There's some pretty excited people in the front
There were a
row.
lot of excited people, which I don't blame him.
I don't blame him. And
He
you know
was
what?
hairless too.
He was hairless.
Unbelievable.
How often? He must get waxed.
He's got to get waxed.
That is a waxing moon.
Yeah.
Waxing gibbous.
Yeah. But his skin is smooth as hell, dude. I was looking, I was like, how's that possible?
It's a wax.
I genuinely have no idea how he can do that.
Do you think he like bathes?
My
in
chest didn't
lotion?
look like that after wax.
Your chest looked hurt.
And it's, yes, my
It
hair's
looked
growing
hurt.
back, by the way. My hair's growing back. Every little hair follicle is poking out now.
You should do an update post like to YouTube or Instagram. Got hair's
20
blowing
days
back.
after incident.
Yeah.
Like that kind of thing.
Yeah. The forest regrows. Mother Nature
Yes.
refounds herself.
Refounds herself is good. I like that. I have to make an announcement.
It's a good one.
I'm not making chicken dip for a while.
No.
Yeah.
For the Super Bowl party.
All right, I'll make it for the Super Bowl.
Hey!
I'll make it for the Super Bowl party. I'll make it for then. But
Woo! What's wrong?
After that, I can't.
What happened?
I ate too much of it.
I know because very early on, in my opinion, very early on to these parties, you take it away.
Well, yeah, because it gets gross. It'll sit because it was sitting out for like 2 hours. I was like, okay, well, I gotta put this away now.
Prime time to eat that.
No, it's not.
To me,
It's
that
cold and gross.
to me,
And I gotta heat
to me,
it back
the
up, and it's a whole thing.
the dip is good for like 4 hours for like the length of a party, and then you put it away.
I'm of the opposite, where I actually think that people aren't enjoying it fully because it's 2 hours and nobody has touched it besides like the first 15 minutes.
I was really disappointed when you put it away recently.
Well, I thought that nobody wanted it because it had been out and nobody had touched it for like a solid hour and a half.
Yeah, I got full eating it for the first little bit, and then
Right.
then you wait a little bit and you have more. At least that's how I do my dip. I want to
Okay.
I want to hear
I
want to hear
eat
the
until
comments.
I'm gonna throw up, and then I'm good for the night.
Do people wait? Do people
Yeah, do you
have a
wait?
second round of dip after leaving? It
I
out
had
for a
my
while?
second round of dip. It was the next day.
And that's why you're upset. You had too much the next day.
Yes, the next day I ate all of it.
Yeah, yeah.
It was my lunch and dinner.
And that's
Which
why
was
you can't make
awesome.
it again.
It was awesome. But no, I need a break from my body needs a break.
See, I thought you had taken it away because you're like, I made this, I want it.
No, I took it away because I
being
thought
selfish.
nobody was eating it.
No, I was like, damn, like he really doesn't want us to finish this.
No, I wanted people to finish it.
Interesting.
And honestly, it was the most anyone's ever ate. Because like the party before it, which was New Year's, I made it for New Year's. Only like a quarter of it was eaten. And then like the last time I made it, barely touched. But everyone's like, oh, it's so good. I'm like, well, then why aren't you eating it?
I'm just not finishing it because I don't want to eat too much and upset you.
If I'm making a big fat tub, y'all better be eating.
All right. Well, Aaron, I'll tell you right now, I'm gonna have the last bite of it.
Okay.
The day of.
Now you've gone too far.
What do you mean?
You get the last bite now?
Listen, brother, if you want to talk to me about chicken dip and saying I'm not eating enough,
because
I'm going to be honest.
You weren't eating enough.
I'm going to be honest with you about how much I want to eat.
You weren't eating enough. You weren't eating enough. And you know you weren't eating enough.
No.
Yes.
I wanted to eat more. Not that I wasn't eating enough. I thought I was eating too much.
No, not at all.
I thought I ate too much, so you took it away.
No.
That's why I eat less.
Nope.
I eat less and less every time because I don't want you to take it away.
And it's been sitting here. So I'm going to put it away so it doesn't get bad.
I cannot tell you how much that infuriates me.
Why?
That makes me so angry.
Why?
Because I wanted it really bad.
You could have also said, hey, wait, I'm not done with that.
No, because if I thought you were taking it away for yourself, why would I ask for more?
What I'm hearing
I be more selfish?
Hearing is we both communicated poorly.
I'm hearing that as well.
Yeah.
Interesting.
A lot to think about.
We'll have to
both ends.
We can work on that.
Fine, I'll make it for the Super Bowl party.
And I'll eat more
along with the millions of other things I'll make.
Making weenies?
Because I go hard. Yeah, I'll go wings. You're
going wings?
I'll go weenies.
You're going wings?
I'm thinking chicken wings, chicken dip, weenies.
So
I'm thinking, or I was thinking maybe Swedish meaties.
What are those?
Swedish meatballs in the crock pot.
I'm not big on. You can make them. I'm not big on them.
Swedish meatball. You don't like them?
I like them. I like them, but I'm hitting everything else on that list first.
What if we do like a Greek theme? We do like
heroes.
We do like lamb, tzatziki, pita.
Ooh.
Cucumber, lettuce, tomato.
Certainly feel better the next
feta,
day.
olives.
I mean,
I have my Simeon seasoning.
I need you to still make chicken dip either way.
I'll make the dip. I'm making the chicken dip, but we got to figure out what else we have. Because hopefully, well, you never know. Hopefully no one's going to be cooking during the game, so we got to prep.
Okay. This is not for right now.
This is not for right now. But this is what we will talk about this.
We will talk about this.
We'll be discussing this post haste.
Okay.
Just want you to know that.
So, okay. So. Let me back it up though a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
If you make something, I'm allowed to eat most of it.
If I make something for everybody, yes.
Okay. If you make something for everybody, is it still up for grabs the next day? Or is it now within your realm? Because that was my next pang, was I wanted some chicken dip day 2, but I'm like, no, it's Aaron's now. I'm not even going to ask.
I think if you ask,
that's okay.
Or if I offer it, yeah. I think if you ask me, I will say yes.
Okay.
But I'm just gonna eat it. So like, you have to be quick about it.
Okay, it's good to know.
Yeah.
Can I have more of those chips?
Yeah.
Good.
If you and I were in war, olden times,
like how old?
Not olden, but like World War I, World War II.
Sure.
Right. I think that people from New York City, or people that have lived in New York City, would be really good on the front lines because I think they could get through a minefield easily. The way that we have to walk through these goddamn streets.
Oh my God!
The way that we gotta dodge and dip and dive and all 5 Ds from dodgeball every time we leave the apartment. It's insane.
It is insane.
Like I'm dodging poop. I'm dodging pee. I'm dodging gum. I'm dodging cars. I'm dodging everything.
I'm dodging people.
I'm dodging people yelling at me. I'm dodging their words.
I'm dodging real bullets.
Yes. Well, not yet.
Well,
hopefully
I've heard
never.
them. I've heard them.
Yes, true. We've all heard them.
I've heard them.
We've all heard them. But no, we have to, I am never, ever walking in a straight line. Never. I don't think there's been one time.
Well, nobody else does.
No.
Say that much.
Exactly. It is, because also I am always looking down.
So that way you don't.
So I don't step on things.
Right. Which is tough as an Adidas owner because you don't want to get your pearly whites up in fights.
Boy, do I.
You know your rights.
Boy, do I have an issue with that. With walking on the street and then my shoes getting dirty. It is the worst. It pisses me the hell off.
You have shoe cleaner, don't you? Like with a little like buff, like a little.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah,
God, it makes me so upset. Like I shouldn't have to like be jumping like across the street. You know what I mean? Like I should be able to just like walk straight
and not have to worry.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Right. But pretty soon I'll be able to jump fully across the street. Pretty soon I'll be able to jump longer than most people and higher.
Aaron thinks he's going to be able to dunk by the end of this year.
I'm going to be able to dunk.
Aaron's either going to dunk at the end of this year or he's going to get full body acupuncture.
Yes.
And we are going
Which,
to
by the way, I realized there was no other side to this bet. You know, it's just like I dunk or I don't and I get acupuncture. Like
yeah, no.
You don't have to do anything.
I don't have to do it. I was waiting for the other
really upsetting.
The other
I don't know
terms.
why, and I thought of something great too afterward.
You were too confident. That was what happened. Is you got too cocky.
Really good.
You were really excited about it. What would have been for me?
I was gonna say you have to listen to K-pop for a month. Only K-pop.
That's tough.
Mm-hmm.
I could do it. That'd be tough though.
Yeah,
it'd be really tough.
I think it'd be rough for you.
Cole, turn that off. This isn't K-pop. I can't listen to this.
Turn it off. You know what happened. But yeah, so we made a bet that I'm gonna dunk by the end of the year.
Can you touch rim?
I can touch rim I can jump and touch rim.
You can jump and touch rim. Okay.
So I really got to get like, my goal is to get another foot.
Oh my, if you get a whole foot, you'll be okay.
Right, exactly. Like I got to set my goal high because I can't like undershoot. If I undershoot, then I'm not going to, I won't be like, I kind of got to reach for the stars a little bit here, literally.
Yeah, literally.
So
you have to reach for like the
right.
Little Dipper.
Right.
Have you started training?
Yes. I started doing my squats, starting with squats, and I'm going to move into squat jumps.
Yep.
And I'm going to start doing jumps onto higher surfaces.
How often are you doing your training?
Well, I just started because we made the bet like 3 days ago.
Yep.
So,
well, what's your plan? You don't have a plan yet?
I just told you my plan.
Like how many days a week?
Every day I'm going to jump.
Every day?
Yeah, I'm going to jump every day.
Okay. Good to know.
What is that? What do you mean? Are you going to try to like stop me?
No.
You're not losing anything with this bet. So you should, I don't want you to not be encouraging me.
No, I mean, do you want the God's honest truth?
Mm-hmm.
You need to rest your muscles, babe.
You
need to rest your muscles.
I know that, but
I don't know if you're supposed to be jumping like that or training your one muscle every day.
Definitely not.
But
also, I am supposed to be training certain things every day.
That's true. You can do abdominals every day.
Mm-hmm.
You can do back most days.
Yeah. And I am working my legs for the exercises I have to do.
Are you?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm rooting for it. I think you can do it. I think genuinely, if you practiced most days, for the rest of the year, I think you could dunk. I think you absolutely could.
I think so too. And you know what, Lucas? This is actually a win for you. So you should really be on my side.
Why is this? Oh, because if
we go play basketball,
oh my God!
If I could alley-oop,
if I could alley-oop you,
imagine. Picture us.
Yeah.
Picture us. Wade and LeBron. Come on.
I'm Wade.
Obviously.
Okay. What's that whistling like 50s basketball thing? You're playing basketball. You're like,
I don't know what
you know what I'm talking about.
Nope.
I'll find it and I'll show you.
Okay.
I would love that. I would. Okay.
That'd be awesome.
Here's my only thing because I always have to make it about myself.
Yep. Okay.
What if I dunk before you?
Before me?
Yeah, like what if I dunk and you don't? Or what if I just dunk? What if I forget if you don't? I want you to dunk. Either way, I want you to dunk.
But what if you
What
also
if I
dunk?
also dunk?
You want this now? You want to dunk now? You want to get in on this?
It's just so crazy. Like if I did, that'd be insane. I can't even touch the rim. There's no way I can.
Well, I think something that we could do secretly is like just put in like a little step stool and then just CGI it out.
If we're gonna film it?
Yeah.
Oh, easy. Easy. Easy.
Awesome. Just like, and it like the camera moves up right at the moment that my foot leaves the ground. Like,
yeah, right.
Can't tell.
It's just close enough. Or we just paint the step stool green.
Yes, right. Yeah.
Yeah.
And get rid of it.
I think that if I do dunk, you have to get acupuncture twice.
No, this is stupid.
A second time.
No, we already made the bet. I don't think you're gonna dunk.
Do you want to make a bet about me dunking?
No, I don't want to make a bet. This is about me.
See, I told you
this is about me dunking.
I want a little pie. I want a little slice of the pie.
You get the slice of the pie. You get to alley-oop me.
Yeah, you're right.
That's a huge slice of the pie. That's half the pie.
This should be your thing.
Thank you.
It should be your thing.
You should. Yeah, I know. Everyone's doubting me.
I'm not doubting you.
Everyone's doubting
Who's
me.
doubting you?
Everyone.
I don't think
fair.
I don't think
Which
you
is
should
fair.
practice every day.
Okay.
But what do I know? I haven't looked into it at all. I have no idea what I'm talking about.
Regardless, I want to start hooping multiple times a day.
I would
even
love
if it's
that.
just shooting, I'd like to be moving my body, not just walking. I got to ask my PT guy what exactly I can and can't do. But
Yeah, it's a good idea. We could ball. We could do like a Monday, Friday ball. Start and end the week on a good note.
Yeah, I'd like that.
Or should we do a hump day ball?
I can't wait till like it's light outside after work. Because then we can go ball after work.
After work. That'd be nice.
Which would be great. I love ball after work.
Well, I get out of work at 7, so it's gonna have to be for that 1 week in June.
No, it'll be like for like 2 months. It'll be light until like 8:30.
That would be nice.
Yeah.
And by that time, you'll be jumping high enough that like maybe you can't alley-oop, but like
Right, but I'll be close.
It'll
It'll
be
be
good.
like exciting.
it'll
Yeah.
be pretty good.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Perfect. Love
Good
that.
to know.
Well, let us know if you think I'm going to be able to dunk by the end of the year. And if I do dunk, I better get a goddamn sponsorship from Dunkin' Donuts. I swear to God, that'd be awesome. That'd be sick. So tag them in this. Anyway, subscribe, like this. Thank you all for watching. We'll see you next week. Oh, that was gross.